Assalamualaikum. My name is Shamini Izzah bin Ahmad Fadil Shah. My matrix number is 06 DPR 21F1057. Okay, today I want to present about community awareness and intro environmental in Malaysia. Okay, firstly I want to talk about introduction. Okay, what is community awareness? Community awareness is generally defined as knowledge created through interaction between community people and its environment, a setting body in space and time. It involves state of knowledge as well as dynamic process of perception and action. It is the knowledge that must be maintained and kept updated to complete some tasks in the environment. Community awareness generation is considered as core element of successful disaster risk reduction. Okay, the second is I want to talk about what is environmental awareness. Okay, environmental awareness is an ideology that involves the human need and responsibility to respect, protect, and preserve the nature by causes by human. Environmental awareness is part of the movement success, such as we teach our friends or family or others about community awareness, environmental awareness. We can begin to solve the problem that threaten it. Environmental awareness is to understand the fragility of our environment and the importance of this protection. Promoting environmental awareness is an easy way to be an environmentalist and participate in creating a brighter future for children in the future. Okay, I want to explain about how to promote environmental awareness. Okay, before we want to talk about how to promote environmental awareness, firstly, we should have knowledge about environmental awareness. Before, we need to educate ourselves about environmental awareness before we want to promote it. Okay, the first is stay up to date on environmental news, read books and other resources, and learn about the issue effective your own community. It's easier to talk to others, family, or somebody about environmental awareness if we already educate ourselves. Okay, number two is do a group learning inside or outside of classroom, join informational and inspirational seminars, online courses, or read books, article, video, and brochures. Okay, number three is pick an environmental issue that strike you as the most urgent and try choosing one issue to focus on at a time. So if you if we do this, we can easily that we can find the issue that we're interested.
Hi, Assalamualaikum, Madam Yanti. My name is Nur Fazlinda binti Muhammad Firuz. My matric number is 06PPR21F1054. I continue for environmental challenge in Malaysia. So basically, the challenge in Malaysia is the attitude of Malaysians. So the first is the bad attitude, which means is a bad attitude of a people in Malaysia who do not take care of the cleanness of the environmental, such as dumping garbage eventually. So the second one is a handful of Malaysians who have no manners, which is damaging public service, such as toilet, bus stop, public telephone, as well as committing the vandalism by scratching the walls is also a bad attitude. Thirdly, is a handful who have no civic in themselves, which is doing open burning that causes air pollution, as well as dumping food waste and toxic waste into the river that causes water pollution. Actually, they already know that Malaysia have air pollution and water pollution, but they still do. So, one of the solution is the school need to do a recycle campaign for teenagers. The second one is parents need to set a good example for the child. The one is the authorities need to tighten law, such as give a compound on communities that dump garbage evenly. So the last one is all parties have to take responsibility for our country. So that's all for me. I pass to Kashwini for the rest. Thank you.
Environmental issues in Malaysia, presented by Keshwini Gopalan. Traditional industries waste. Traditional industries such as natural rubber and palm oil production began in urns, and wastewater from the factories caused further pollution of rivers and seas. Industrial wastewater and other waste, which became very apparent from the 1970s. In recent years, air pollution caused by the tremendous increase in road traffic that has accompanied economic development. Air pollution problems. Air pollution in Malaysia falls into three main categories. Air pollution due to exhaust gas from mobile emission sources such as motor vehicles, principally in urban areas. Haze caused by the weather and by forest fires in neighboring Indonesia, and pollution caused by industrial activities.
Good morning, Madam Norianti. So today I would like to explain about myself. My name is Janiswaran son of Vasudevan and my matrix number is 06TPR 21F1006. I'll be explaining the conclusion about the environmental awareness. So So from this case study, what I can conclude is our natural environment makes humans' life very possible and our cultural environment helps define who we are. It is therefore essential that our population and economic growth are environmentally sustainable. So next, we can see that further developing, testing, and as appropriate implementing innovative approaches and initiatives that are currently being developed policies, technologies, and management that are decoupling the economy from the environmental arm. So, such as environmental economic accounting and valuation initiative to reduce plastic pollution in coastal and marine environments. It is also initiative to reduce air pollutants in urban areas. So, developing and implementing new policies, processes, programs, and tools in the medium to longer term, including in the further integration of policies and management approaches across jurisdiction and the sector development. As a conclusion, human beings and other living creatures depend upon environment and natural surroundings. We can save our environment by pollution control laws should be imposed strictly. Restriction on the use of fossil fuels should be imposed. In its place, the usage of non-conventional sources of energy should be encouraged. Emission of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases should be strictly controlled to save our environment from the threat of global warming to keep the environment very clean. So we as a Malaysian, we need to take care of our own country from getting threat by the global warming.